Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good Monday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. Still some icy roads, especially on side roads from this weekend's storm. And it looks like the ice is here to stay for at least some time. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis joining us now. It's a cold one, Brian.
Yeah, you're making a really good point about how, typically we get a little bit of a warm spell after these rounds of ice, and we're not really seeing that potentially until the weekend.
Right.
So the cold air is here to stay, so patience is going to be your best friend, I suppose, over the next several days. Side streets are still snowy, slushy, or icy, so drive carefully. And main roads are in okay shape. The Pike from Blandford to Sturbridge looks okay, but we're seeing some slow travel on I-91 between Holyoke and Northampton. This is actually southbound, so it's probably better to say between Northampton and Holyoke. So keep that in mind. This is in the area of Mount Tom. We've also got a slowdown at I-291 and I-91, also near the 391 merge here. So some slow traffic downtown as well. So again, drive carefully. Be ready for icy surfaces not only this afternoon, but this evening and tomorrow morning. We still have the high wind warning as we go to the graphics. You can see that here until 7 o'clock tonight. We've had some gusts over 60 miles per hour in some spots. Our maximum wind gusts here recorded today, at least at our official airport recording stations, 63 mile per hour gust at North Adams and over 40 miles per hour at Pittsfield Orange, 40 miles per hour Westfield, and 36 miles per hour in Chicopee. And right now we're seeing 36 mile per hour gusts, Springfield and Orange, 29 miles per hour in Westfield. The plan, though, is for these gusts to diminish as we head deeper into the evening hours. So the strongest of the wind will be over, we expect, by sunset, and then things will still be breezy here tonight and tomorrow. We'll track that with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
Well, Brian, the weather created dangerous driving conditions this past weekend. State police say that they responded to nearly 500 crashes. That's well over double the number of crashes during the previous weekend's storm. At least 17 of this weekend's crashes left people hurt, but police say none of them were deadly. The roads are still icy, so it is important to be careful driving. Remember to slow down, leave plenty of space between cars, and avoid braking hard on slippery roads. The winter storm caused power outages for many residents across the state this weekend. According to the Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency, there are still more than 27,000 customers statewide without power. Most of the outages right now are in western Franklin County, including towns of Hawley, Heath, Monroe, and Rowe. The majority of residents are without power in those towns at this hour. A roof collapsed in Turner's Falls on Sunday. It happened at Great Falls Aquaculture near the Turner's Falls Airport. According to officials, they are currently assessing structural issues. According to the company's website, Great Falls Aquaculture is one of the largest and longest running commercial recirculating aquaculture systems in the country. A man was taken to the hospital for serious injuries Sunday evening after being struck by multiple vehicles on State Street in Springfield. According to Springfield police, officers were called to the area of State Street and Maynard Street for a pedestrian crash around 6:15 last night. Police believe the man was struck by two vehicles. One of the vehicles drove away before police got there. Anyone with information is asked to contact Springfield Police. As we bring back Brian Lapis. Brian, I think I used about 3 pounds of salt on my driveway and sidewalk this morning, at least early this morning, just caked in ice.
Yeah, neighborhoods of glaciers right now. And again, it's going to be a bit of a wait here before we get any significant melting.
Yep.
In fact, it may be the weekend before we get any kind of significant melting. In fact, case in point, right now, temperatures are in the 20s. At least the sun is out. 26 Northampton, Westfield, and Springfield, 25 in Greenfield. And we've had some flurries. You can see this little trail, this streak of snow that comes across New York State and into the Berkshires, and even a few flurries in parts of Hamden, Hampshire, and Franklin County as well. So as the wind diminishes, these flurries are also going to diminish. Our 22 News Storm Team Skycast shows Some snowflakes through about 7 o'clock here this evening, and then things start to dry out. 9 o'clock here tonight, still breezy. I'm going to call it scattered clouds overnight. Overnight low temperatures will be in the single digits, I expect, so be ready for a chilly start to the day here tomorrow. And high temperatures tomorrow won't make it out of the 20s. A partly to mostly sunny day, still breezy out of the west with high temperatures in the 20s. We'll track when we may get above freezing on 22 News at 5.
Police in New Haven, Connecticut are still trying to unravel an unusual unsolved mystery from over the weekend. Officers found this seal by an intersection Sunday afternoon. At first, police thought it was a joke, but sure enough, it was the real deal. The Department of Energy and Environmental Protection came by and got the seal and brought it to the Mystic Aquarium for treatment. How the seal found its way to the New Haven streets is still unknown. SNL cast members came together last night for the show's 50th anniversary to celebrate everything that made the NBC variety show the pop culture phenomenon it has become. The 3.5-hour primetime special was a star-studded and nostalgia-packed affair, bringing together a blend of current cast members, legendary alumni, past hosts, and other A-list guests, including John Mulaney, Adam Sandler, musician Paul Simon, Tina Fey, and many, many more special faces from the past years. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, viral infections such as norovirus, the flu, COVID, and respiratory illnesses have been on the rise this winter. We'll have the latest on what is being called a quad-demic. And Tools for Success Counseling Services held their Vibe Check program. We have how this is creating a safe and supportive environment for local teenagers. Plus in Springfield, the We the People Rally for Democracy protest was held outside City Hall. We'll have a look at their message, Brian.
Traffic is slow Northampton to Holyoke on I-91 southbound. We're also seeing a little slowdown not far from the mall exit here on I-91 south. And in Springfield, you can see here near the South End Bridge and also the 291 merge on I-91 downtown. Traffic is slow. It typically slows down here, but this is a little early for that to happen. So again, be patient and obviously be ready for icy surfaces on roads into the evening hours and potentially for the next few days. We'll track all of it on 22 News at 5.
Okay, Brian, thank you. Latest updates anytime at wwlp.com and, of course, the free 22 News app.